Yeah, yeah.
What up?
What's up, man? What's up,
How you doing,
guys?
brother?
What's good?
Yeah, man. So, thank you guys for joining me. Yeah.
Thank you for having us, Red.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Rhett, for real.
Rap, my
Man.
brother, my party.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's been a hot minute, guys.
Yes.
Been a hella hot minute. So, I mean, you guys just dropped a new album that's called, man, let me get all my notes out here and shit. So, let me get my hold on, guys. I'm trying to be prepared here and shit. Hold on. This is what happens when you're just a one-man show and shit. So, all right. The album is called. Hold on. Boom Booklet. Hold on. I know. I'm doing too much here, guys. Hold on. Here we go. The album is called Return Flight. And I actually kind of like that. It's bidding that you guys are returning.
That's right.
You're back again and stuff. So, you guys been gone for a while, but you're back. For the people in the room, please introduce yourself, just in case who's in the members of Boom Bap Project.
I'm Kareem, aka Nightclubber Lang.
I'm Destro, Destructo.
I'm DJ Trey.
Yep. And you guys also part of a crew called Old Dominion.
That's
correct?
right.
Right.
That's
Yep.
right.
Man, so I mean, there's so many dope artists coming from that crew. I mean, obviously Gray Skull, who else?
Sleep.
Sleep. Yep.
Yeah. Man,
come on.
Henri, Bishop.
Yep.
It's a lot of us, man.
Yeah.
XP.
Yeah. So guys, you guys were dropping in like mid 2000s or like
Right.
mid late
Early 2000s.
early 2000s. So I mean,
Yeah.
like your last album was like 2010, was it? Or like
Last one was 2006.
2006. Okay. And then you guys were on Rhymesayers.
That's right.
Yes.
Right. So, I mean, I know most of you guys, life happens, but what made you guys to say step away from making music and then coming back?
Well, it stopped being fun for a while back, around 2006. We were hitting the road quite a bit, and it became more of a business than an art. I know we're doing a ton of stuff with you guys too, the Visionaries, and we're making our rounds. And at a time we had family and girlfriends, wives, kids, all that stuff, and it just became a job, and it became a bore, and it became just tedious, and it wasn't fun. So we stepped away. I ran a label and a marketing company. Destro kept on making music. And I moved back to the Northwest a couple years ago and relinked with Destro and Trey, and we decided it would be the best time now, with our heads clear, and we really had to grow up as men too,
Right.
to really put out some new music, and we started recording what would become Return Flight with some of our dope producer homies. And here's the album, man, and we're really proud of it. We think it's some of the best music we ever made.
So let me ask you this, though. I mean, because what made you decide, put it out yourself versus go back to Rhymesayers?
I think it's just kind of the state that we're in. We don't have to be dependent on music. It was really like, let's do it ourselves and let's make it let's have fun with it, and just I don't think we wanted to be beholden to anybody else,
Right.
I also, we did put it out ourselves, but we had experience putting music out. At least, I did. I ran a label. I know we messed with you, Rhett, a little bit with Mixed Music label.
Right.
And on this record, we love working with Fat Beats. Fat Beats has always had our back since day one, since 2001. So we work with Fat Beats. And we work with my man Diamond and Empire. So it's independent and it's ours. And you know, like I said, man, it's out there, it's everywhere, and we just hope people give it a listen.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, just listen to the album. It's definitely Boom Bap Project. You know, like real legitimate Boom Bap Project. You know, like stuff that I always remember. But obviously, it's very more mature now. It's more grown. Obviously, when playing, your latest joint, Ink. Man, I'm gonna get on my
Ink
notes.
Drips.
Ink Drips, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Ink Drips. Yep. And I've noticed you work with Trox. Shoutouts to Trox.
Shout out to Trox,
Big
man,
up
for real.
Trox.
Yeah, he's
Monster.
Yeah. I see you got like Vitamin D on there, of course, always killing it.
Yes.
I'm surprised, well, because you're one of the first people that worked with Jake one, and I'm surprised you didn't get no Jake beats.
Oh, we got plenty, man. This is just the first project that we decided to really put out. You know, these songs were the first batch of songs that we did, and also we think that they were some of the best batch of songs we did. But we've been recording quite a bit. The names that you mentioned, we also got we got like Bean. You know,
Yes.
we're working with a lot of other cats too. And
Right.
you know, this isn't the end of it. We
Right.
got more music, and I can't wait for people to hear more of it. But this is it. We wanted to make as much noise as we could with this first project. And Trox and Vitamin, man, like just two of the illest in the game.
Man,
For
yeah.
sure.
I mean, Vitamin's been killing. You know, he's always
Murdering.
been killing, but it's
He's a
just like.
monster.
But it's interesting that he's finally getting his just due, like especially
Absolutely.
with his, especially with his, like, with all the video flips he's doing.
Yep.
With the,
Mhm.
Yeah, so, and everybody's like bugging the fuck out on that shit. And so I mean, but we always know that Vitamin was a killer and shit, especially when him and Jake were doing their shit, especially when they were doing the Red Bull
Big tune.
Big tune, man.
Yeah.
They were, they were one of the very few people, rest in peace to Ward Sayer, to
Yeah, man.
Or-
like who was also part of that. They were part of the, like bringing producers to the forefront and stuff, and
Yeah.
and so, but yeah, I mean, just going through your guys' catalog, I was like, damn, totally forgot about this shit, man. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's really all Jake and Vitamin. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
was real the backbone to our sound. And Wordsayer John was our manager,
right.
so that was like our family, and we really started all together doing all this shit. At the same time in 2000.
Right.
Right.
So let me ask you this: how long was the process of working on this album?
We started before the pandemic. We got together. Me and Kareem got together and started talking about kind of an idea about maybe starting to work on it. I think this project, I mean, we've got other songs recorded, but it was over the last year or so. Like probably about 6 months before the pandemic until like a year of recording, maybe a year and a half. And then we started kind of figuring out what steps we wanted to take on how to get it out to people,
Right. Trey, so I mean, what have you been doing? I know you've been DJing locally and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
what have you seen the difference compared to like when you were, back, when with the guys in 2006 and whatever, and not compared to now?
Oh man, well, like definitely, like when we first came out, like we were definitely pre-social media. Like we came out like early 2000,
Right.
and this was like basically had to like promote flyers and word of mouth and throwing a lot of shows. Up until now, now like with the social media movement, like it's easier to like get our name out there a little bit
Right.
more now. So
And let me ask you guys, because you guys just really recently did a little run with Rakim and stuff. How was that performing, like opening up for Rakim?
Man, it was incredible. Just first off, it was incredible being out again.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was also it was also bittersweet in that everyone has to wear a mask and COVID is running wild. And we found out on Friday night that our good friend Zumbi died, and we went on our
Yeah.
first tour with Zion I in 2000. So it was a little bittersweet, but it felt good to be out. We decided we had our album release show coming up this Friday in Portland. We decided to postpone that because of COVID. You know, I've got a 4-month-old at home, and Dom's got a couple, or Destro's got a couple kids, and you know, we decided it would be best for us to postpone this till things kind of clear up. But hitting the road with Rakim, the God, one of the illest of all time, he still got it.
Yep.
He didn't need no hype man. He just came up and destroyed it every night, and it was an honor to be able to hit the road with him for a few shows. So looking forward to getting back on the road when the shit opens back up, man.
So let me ask you guys this. I was also like noticing when going back to your catalog, like, man, you work with some of the, I mean, they're homies to us, but it's like you work with a lot of people, like, you know, obviously Rocka, rest in peace to our brother Cut Father.
No, man.
Yep.
You worked with Riders Block.
Yes.
Danu, my brother Zen.
Yep. Pipla from Hyro. Wait, we just lost Trey.
Gift to Gab.
Yeah, Gift to
Gab. Rest
Yes.
in
Rest
peace.
in peace, for real.
Yes, man. Hold on. I think here we go. We lost you, Trey. We thought.
Yeah.
Trading spaces, bro.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
My connection. My bad.
Right. It's all good. So, being that this is like your first album in a while, what also have you learned in terms of like of the landscape of the music? I mean, I'm sure that you, like Destro, like Kareem says, you've been putting out music, but obviously things have changed and stuff. I mean, like things have gone more quicker. There's more groups now and stuff like that. The terrain is different. What do you guys see yourself in terms of like, saying, you know, how you fit in, and or when I not even fit in, or just like how do you think you guys were able to navigate through this terrain?
I think it's like, I think a lot of it is, I mean, we see how the terrains change, but we also have a lot of knowledge. Kareem, you know what I'm saying, has got a lot of knowledge on, kind of helped organize how we wanted to release the record. I think that's what kind of set it apart. I think we bring that know-how of how to do it on the streets and to just try to apply it to the digital age. It's a different world. I know you guys know it with dropping the new Visionary stuff. There's a lot more out there, but I think people are looking for good stuff, and it's just there's a lot of stuff out there. So it's how you break through the noise and kind of focusing on how to break through the noise. Right. I think it's really what has helped us kind of just stay focused on that. I think hip hop has grown too. So realizing that we don't have to be in the same lane as some of these young cats. We can have our own lane, and there's a place for that now. And why not just embrace it instead of like give the young cats their props and let us have our props, and we can all coexist.
Right.
Like, it's not like we're taking fans from each other at all. So
we try to do something a little bit different this time, or this go around. Like we did a couple collaborations. We did collaborations with Hob Sauce, which is a hot sauce that's really hip hop oriented and really doing shit for the culture. We got a Huddy Habanero that's coming out. We work with Wildcraft Cider down in Eugene, Oregon, on this Ink Drip cider that you might have seen in that video. Right. And you know, we're really food centric, so we try to really kind of do something unique with this project and really make it kind of kind of different from everything. And all I know is creating a campaign and you know, doing a traditional campaign. And like Destro said, we just try to bring that into 2021. The campaign, you know, dropping content and letting cats know, and it's been fun going out and refinding our fans, because we started this whole thing with 0 followers because we quit. You know, there was nothing, and we built all this back up, and you know, here we are, and we really can't wait to hit the road and drop new music and for cats to hear this album. We're really proud of it.
How was the response so far? I mean, obviously, what's most important, how's the response over where you guys are at, your hometown.
It's been great up here, man. It's been great. I mean, our Seattle release show is September 30th coming up, and we got Jake and Vitamin and Grinch and Stay High Brothers, Pinder, like a big lineup there. I mean, it's a little bittersweet again to have postponed our release show this Friday, but it's gonna happen, and when it happens, it's gonna be big, and everyone's gonna come out, and we're gonna celebrate us and the album. So feedback has been great so far.
Yeah,
man.
I was gonna say at the playing with Rakim in Reno and Oakland, it was definitely had a lot of people that came up to us just to let us know how excited they are to hear us back. A lot of younger cats who were like, "Hey, we've never heard you, but we really enjoyed the show." So feedback is good, man.
That's good. So you know what, guys? When I usually do with my guests, if I don't ask them to do a freestyle or a guest set, especially now with it's kind of it sucks because there's a delay doing when you stream and stuff. So
Right.
I want you guys. I would do with my guest is just do a little tribute mix to my guests and stuff. So I'm gonna do, so I want you guys go hang out in the green room. If you're on Twitch, make sure you can interact with everyone in the chat room, or if you're in USound, go ahead and talk to them and stuff like that. And then we'll bring you guys back in chat room. If you have any questions for Boom Bap, please ask away also on in the chat, and then when I get back, we'll answer those questions and stuff. So once again, we're gonna get Boom Bap Project, hang out in the green room while I do a little tribute mix. You guys gonna hang out, right?
We're hanging out, man.
All right, hold on. All right. All right. Let me put the microphone echo back on. Alrighty. Salute to everyone that's watching on USound and also on Twitch. So, once again,
you're listening to Watch the Sound, Soundcheck Edition with Rhettmatic, brought to you by the Beat Junkies.
I'm going to start it off like this.
Boom Bap Project back. It's back in the building. Yeah. All you fake motherfuckers, rhyme saying. Yeah. Boom Bap Project back.
I'm playing all Boom Bap Project. This one's called The Shakedown.
Boom Bap Project back. It's back in the building. Yeah. All you fake motherfuckers, rhyme saying. Boom Bap Project back in the building. Fake motherfuckers, saying. Boom Bap Project back. It's back in the building. All you fake motherfuckers, saying. Let's like this, son. Guess who's that? Relax, sucker. Welcome, shake. Look out, the heat come in the streets and be rumbling the beat, or keep thumping the fiends and keep wanting to beat out. The heat come in the streets and be rumbling the beat, or keep thumping the fiends and keep wanting to bout. The heat come in the streets and be rumbling the beat, or keep thumping the fiends and keep wanting to bout. The heat come in the streets and be rumbling the beat, or keep thumping the fiends and keep wanting to bout. The heat come in the streets and be rumbling the beat, or keep thumping the fiends and keep wanting a piece. What we serving won't cease in disturbing the peace on these firm until they finally retreat. From a hard dark life came a hard-headed man. Y'all try to keep up with the times but got your head in the sand. We moved on, new day, new problems, new songs, same old attitude and aptitude to move on. Boom Bap pros with a flow renowned. It'll take a nation of millions to slow me down. Another hard rock melody to warn our enemies. Last one was for respect, this one's for world supremacy.
Who got the tendency to grow with exemplary shows? Evidently the Boom Bap pros. Like a rose that was grown from an inner city stone. We don't stop the rock till the Northwest is blown.
Welcome to the shakedown. What up, kid? Relax, sucker. Boom Bap. Guess who's what's that? Welcome to the shakedown. Feeling no monster. That's what I'm
You're listening to Watch the Sound, Soundcheck Edition with Rhettmatic, brought to you by the Beat Junkies.
mean lost, trying to dig through these piles of instant MCs with high energy. I'm at a loss, I mean lost, trying to dig through these piles of instant MCs with high energy. I'm at a loss, I mean lost, trying to dig through these piles of instant MCs with high energy. I'm at a loss, I mean lost, trying to dig through these piles of instant MCs with high. I'm at a loss, I mean lost, trying to dig through these piles of instant MCs with high energy and low style. This is an experience where I experiment with text to torment foes for civil disobedience. Who's next for the vintage vigilante? Vigorous and tedious task to up the ante. And while the world wonders, can he? I'm proving it with action, delivering the most riveting display ever known, a man of how it's really supposed to be. This is showtime, the proving grounds for any group, commercialized or underground or otherwise. We paying dues, and other times we make it do. Devising lines to slay a crew, trying to find a compromise between life and what we do. Hell, it's a full-time J.O.B. and then some. Sorry, SOB wanna tell me it ain't music and how it carry too much tension. Who's the best? I could give a rat's ass unless you trying to bring it to the stage, prepare to verbally fence.
It's like hot potatoes, drop that mic before you get KO'd.
Boom Bap and Black Anger, and we battling for peso.
All stars of combat, we can never say no.
We bring the type of heat where exposure could become
Do not
fatal.
consider me loco, I'm interplanetary when I vocal. Lies a chokehold that'll leave your cardiac with no flow. I turn ciphers into dojos and martial law MCs like Jet Li, stomping them in the fucking flow road. I slide across the land like sand blowing in the wind. The materialize is a fist going to your chin. I mold the boys into men. I write a passage for these savage MCs running around imitating grafted. I should slap them with a fine for not following divine protocol. 20 G's for every negative image of a black man. I'm going off like alarms set for 5:15, clocking in at 6 by 2:30. 1,000 MCs ripped. I'm sick. I need hot tea laced with echinacea. I can't miss a day at work. What would the world do without my flavor? I stay up late night manipulating metaphors to mangle the masses of whack MCs until there's no competitors.
Top selection, purist in b-boy form. As far as I'm concerned, if you ain't in it, then stay out.
Yo, what's up? This is Exile, and you're listening to the motherfucking Beat Junkie Radio Show, not on whack-ass fucking Clear Channel. So, you know, you can say shit, fuck, and all that type of shit. Beat Junkies, bitch. Yeah, Exile in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. 10 years since I've been in the booth. Like I've grown up to here, ain't no longer a youth. And now my frame thinks clear like I'm up on a stoop. Got my ass in gear on an orbital route. The formidable group, found that pivotal truth. More immeasurable proof, less a miserable suit. Time for strapping up boots, I'm rewriting this song. It's been a long time.
Yeah, we shouldn't have left you without a strong rhyme to get you through the times. But that's the funny thing about life. As long as Goonies never say die, nothing is impossible. So now we here, yeah, we back at it. Relapsing on the flow, I'm a rap addict. Gotta have it, without it, it feels wrong.
It's been a long time. Longer than most can imagine. Who weathered the storm with reborn form of fashion? Church. Unearthed passion for the bars in a blink. Talking bars, I compose, not the bars where you drink. Married my best friend, still known to jet set. Still spit a 16, equivalent to death threats. Like we fell off, come on.
I'm Kareem, aka Nightclubber Lane.
I'm Desco Destructo.
Boom Bap Project. We represent the whole Northwest. Portland, Seattle. We do our own shows. We promoted our own shows. We did our own radio.
It keeps us on our hustle and it keeps us moving. And
No one really taught us how to do it.
You're listening to Watch the Sound, Soundcheck Edition with Rhettmatic, brought to you by the Beat Junkies.
ropes. See, we fight until we die, ain't no stopping the way. This is the cannonball approach to knock the world against the ropes. See, we fight until we die, ain't no stopping the way. This is the cannonball approach to knock the world against the ropes. See, we fight until we die, ain't no stopping till we. This is the cannonball approach to knock the world against the ropes. See, we fight until we die, ain't no stopping till we blow. This is all-out warfare for the need to be heard and serve these cats that are worthless. Revenge to the birds. We bristen through the mist of lies and politics with hard work and sweat, swinging arms with iron fists to destroy the structure of trickle-down economics. We bum rush the sideshow and watch a career plummet, built up with aggression that we channel through cables to release every time it rotates on turntables. We bang with the fiends, are begging to hear. We live for our peoples, and that's always sincere. With a golden idea, we drudge through the marshes, surrounded by peons trying to play like they sergeants. Already been through the worst, only surviving on third. So before you grab the mic, I suggest you go to
I spit stars, black hole, sun, and moon rap to catch 'em catching Z's like an afternoon nap. I'm rockin' Irish science, should've known from the sirens when I ring the alarm. Get up or move back. Is it my fault hecklers crack your crew's whack? Dilated, bringing you doom to prove that. For B-boys, B-girls, beatboxing, grab cats, MCs better respect DJs that move wax. Lights hover, orbit the earth and do laps. In the streets, black and whites, the light blues attack. Babylon is big business, money is religious, so we fight to make sure we're not the next crew trap. Redefine the coastline with Jake through tracks. In fact, the government will have to make new maps. The name is Old Dominion, these ain't no new jacks. LAX to C-Tac, I'm killer with Boom Bap.
Do y'all really want this?
Is y'all really ready?
We steady with the aim, hitting targets with no worries.
Hitting mics with a fury and destroy your assumptions.
Anyone who wants this,
we cut down your options.
Do y'all really want this?
Is y'all really ready?
We steady with the aim, hitting targets with no worries.
Hitting mics with a fury and destroy your assumptions.
Anyone who wants this,
we cut down your options.
Beat Junkies style.
I heard you got a label. That's right. I heard you got a demo. Well, congratulations. Yo. I heard you got a label. I heard you got a label. Yo. 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 I heard you got a label. That's right. I heard you got a demo. Well, congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. All right. That's a really nice throwback jersey you got on. And an oversized hat. Everybody in the building. Yo, Destro Destructo, they foundation stucco. We brick laid for decades and fortified. Yo, Destro Destructo, they foundation stucco. We brick laid for decades and fortified. Yo, Destro Destructo, they foundation stucco. We brick laid for decades and fortified. Yo, Destro Destructo, they foundation stucco. We brick laid for decades. Yo, Destro Destructo, they foundation stucco. We brick laid for decades and fortified essays and relayed a message with codes if we script it. And once cats encrypted, the scene changed and shifted. Chameleons when dealing with purpose and purses and service. We move under surface, resurface for more than oxygen. Time lapse approximate. Succeeded with a doctorate, authenticating doctorate. Change like it's needed. My open arms greeted. A fleet with conceit, hiding lies like they cheated. They hide their demise with attempts to delete it. I act off an instinct to struck, please believe it. They build off the cliches, the game he say, she says the same, he's my DJ. At first, instant replays. This fork in the road leaves us that many choices. But in these pose options with limitless voices, we're just warning you, following formulas.
Dog, you will always stay a step behind your favorite star. You know who you are, you ain't going far.
We're just warning you, following formulas.
Dog, you will always stay a step behind your favorite star. You know who you are, you ain't going far.
Once again, you're checking out Soundcheck with Rhettmatic. My special guest, Boom Bap Project. This joint right here, I used to play it earlier a few months ago. It's called Hagler vs. Hearns off the new album, Turn Flight. And once again,
You're listening to Watch the Sound, Soundcheck Edition with Rhettmatic, brought to you by the Beat Junkies.
to God's must be crazy and the odds be nothing. Boom Bap's back, still rocking mics and me. I swear to God's must be crazy and the odds be nothing. Boom Bap's back, still rocking mics and me. I swear to God's must be crazy and the odds be nothing. Boom Bap's back, still rocking mics and me. I swear to God's must be crazy and the odds be nothing. Boom Bap's back, still rocking. I swear to God's must be crazy and the odds be nothing. Boom Bap's back, still rocking mics and mean mugging. Adding another line to my b-boy stanza.
Visualize the artistry. Mint condition with cold pole position and holding the instruments to. And at a minimum, I deal Timmy Lincecum. Spent half the interim with middlemen and simpletons. Bars for chef cards, it's Michelin starred.
Certified the artificial to push the state of the art. Half man, half machine with the flow of Elohim. Charged off the same batteries as Radio Raheem. That's Dean, motherfucker D on the MIC. Staying fresh with no pressure, no one's messing with the team. The dynamic duo, words to detonate your noodle.
It's timestamped to resonate and decimate the usual. Right on Stark and a left off of Burnside. Believe when it sparks like the Hagler and Hearns fight. The kind of shine they reserve for a searchlight. Just stir, spit, and slurve like we swerved off the internet activists.
But IRL, you're actionless and oddly silent when you haven't got an ass to kiss. We be the catalyst to get the party moving. Are we rocking it? We rock it every time the speaker's booming.
Guess who's back? Boom bap, boom bap. I did this my way. I keep it real. What you doing? Came to rip shit. Guess who's back? Boom bap, boom bap. I did this my way. I keep it real. What you doing? Came to rip shit.
This time or 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 this time.
Some classic Boom Bap projects called The Trade.
Ministry, my artillery, got them all shook now. Hands up, feeling me. There's really no choice in the matter of sport. In a matter of speaking, I'm reaching straight for the throat. To some clash with titans for my right to bear arms. The right rhymes that swarm heads and fight in red dawns. Destro, destruct, reconstruct dreams of them. Got the strength of 7 cherubs that are guiding my pen. My words thrown, crushed stone, tearing down the walls I tagged on. Basically, picture a magnum. Let loose at point blank range. Some say the vision is strange, but my position was conditioned in rain. While opposition was slain, known for battering your saccharine induced rhyme pattern that caters to seduce minds flattering. Lack of intellect, are you accident prone or in love with getting laughed at when rocking microphones?
The alcoholic, the empty fifth is symbolic. No matter how you call it, a driven workaholic. You frolic in the mist, stuck taking the risk, up hoping I miss. Fuck pleading the fifth, fight to keep it raw. Y'all draw the short straws. This bound of outlaws that jaw expose flaws. I kept it real, I can say shit in the past tense. Use it, I've earned in increments in the last 10 years or so. Fear the pro wounds healing slow. Cash crop your cornrows and club your new bows. Dealing with the crew of semi-pros dropped off the patio. Hoping for that one big hit, a star cameo. You out of pocket, my stock skyrocket. My NASDAQ, crunch the faggot cats, I rap abstract.
Yes. Some classic Boom Bap projects called Take It to the Stage, featuring the late, great Cut Father, rest in peace, San Diego's finest, Seattle's finest, Carson's finest. We miss you, Uso.
Bentleys, all that bullshit, you know what I mean? Shit. It be the same old shit. It be the same guns, it be the same dope, it be the same fucking Benzes, Bentleys, all that bullshit, you know what I mean? Shit that ain't got nothing to do with hip-hop. I give a fuck who we offend up in this motherfucker right about now. It be the Boom Bap Project and L Brothers. Check it out.
Fuck who did I offend when the fence is the aim. The game, manipulate the fame for free reign. We open up the lanes so vitamin D fans of flames and leave you in disdain with your whole psyche stain. You remain off track, continuously on crack and questioning the fact I got cut father's back through. Thick and thin, my squad play to win. For the sec you fading out, Boom Bap is fading in. Expand by 5 sizes, victimize your franchises. Counterclockwise while you scream to legalize it. The Boom Bap Project, you're a transparent projection. Rap seems like you chose career misdirection. That seems to be the worst verse ever mentioned. You seem to like it up the rear with an erection. Invade your section with my greatest hits collection. And slap your mom and dad for one bad misconception. Destroy your little ploy in your surrounding convoy. Quit rap, you become an unemployed bocce boy. A toy, all gift wrap, disguised as a pimp slap. In a game of Stratego, watch your ego get shrink wrapped. We got jokes, we got folks that shatter hopes. That approve of your career is just a hoax. Going for broke, aiming these punches towards your throat. And jump off top ropes like I'm Ricky Steamboat.
Y'all homosexual rap cats can scratch that gunplay for gays.
Take it to the stage.
Fake thugging and block hugging, real niggas peep the error in your way.
Take it to the stage.
Studio gangsters and snitch ass players whose hearts pump Kool-Aid.
Take it to the stage.
It's the Boom Bap Projection and L Brothers crew run the microphone tray.
Take it to the stage.
Fuck your streets, your blocks, your avenues and boulevards. Your hood is pussy. Who roll with bodyguards? I non-stop through every inch of your hood. No pounds, no Teflon. Still holding it down on clowns. Y'all inform a dick riot. Known to fantasize. I'm a South Pacific game scientist who rise. One line's a sound killer, duck play the tough talk. Evacuate the venue. Fosse sound lock off. Frontliner. Never second string with things. Never lose and never blame it on the drink or the green. Grown man shit. Known to handle shit. Family type. From the turntables, the mics. Never fucking with strife. Type of Uso Babylon wanna fuck with too. Wifey with me every spot, remain hated by few. I check chins with Boom Bap Project. Get to spit it with me, hold up. All them pussy clout one, it's KUT, father. Yo crew and your style. Serve suckers from nightclubs to the FM dial. Ready rock, cut father rips, crews and tools. With pages of college rule, bad news for crews. Y'all homosexual rap cats can scratch that gunplay for gays.
Take it to the stage.
Fake thugging and block hugging, real niggas peep the error in your ways.
Take it to the stage.
Studio gangsters and snitch ass players whose hearts pump Kool-Aid.
Take it to the stage.
It's the Boom Bap Projection and L Brothers crew run the microphone tray.
Take it to the stage.
Yeah. Step to the stage with all that. Quit bullshitting and talking about you finna kill a motherfucker. Sell some fantasy dope shipments or some bullshit that you ain't even got. Rolling out there on rented jewels, doing all that bullshit. Come on, man. Real niggas do real things, and that's real shit. This is the Boom Bap Projection. L Brothers crew. We do it for real. 3001, nigga. And that's how that shit go down. You know?
Yes, another joint called Wild Out. Boom Bap Project featuring the late great Gifted Gab.
You're listening to Watch the Sound, Soundcheck Edition with Rhettmatic, brought to you by the Beat Junkies.
Now I throw out styles, I rock in front of sold out crowds that go out wild. And when I'm done, it flow out now. I throw out styles, I rock in front of sold out crowds that go out wild. And when I'm done, I flow out now. I throw out styles, I rock in front of sold out crowds that go out wild. And when I'm done, I flow out now. I throw out styles, I rock in front of out now, I throw out styles. I rock in front of sold out crowds that go out wild. And when I'm done, I roll out proud. It's no doubt now. After I knock the foe out bout, it's showed out vow. Spread it through the whole dot wow. The bro got loud, and now we yelling, oh, not now. The hoe got cow. Where tendencies I tend to mold out down. I'm so outbound, I'm never going your route, clown. You sold out frowns and curses from your whole downtown. I hold down crowns. I'm known around town for flow bound sounds that go round, round. Inside your head, my boom bap and profound nouns and verbals tend to roll out grounded. Showdown styles, we choke out pounds, a whole ounce of smoke out power. So out, we gotta hold out and slow our sound a bit for you to comprehend. It takes a whole lot, pal. We grow out loud, so when we turn the show out, bow, wow, out.
Put your hands up, stand strong and stand up. Pull your pants up, buck a shot in the air if you with it. And boom, 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 so my party people feel it. Out. Put your hands up, stand strong and stand up. Pull your pants up, buck a shot in the air if you with it. And boom, 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 so my party people
we
feel
moving
it.
at a faster rate to captivate the world in a frenzied state. We motivate, possible to detonate and set them straight. Boom bap cut like a razor blade, a scrape the blade. We chasing bait, face off when facing hate. Translate beats to heat at an alarming rate. The passion trait to crash the masquerade. We activate crowds with a astonishing rate. But in every song we make to elevate the level of this music ever known to date. We push and wait, dope for the DJ's crates. Travel in and out of state just to rock the place. We concentrate, cause harm to those who fake. Assassinate clowns putting bombs on tape. We prone to break, escalate the stakes. Welcome to the shakedown where you get what you take.
Yeah. Once again, you're listening to Soundcheck with Rhettmatic every Tuesday night here at the Beat Junkies Twitch channel. That was Wild Out by the Boom Bap Project featuring the late great Gift the Gab. Let's bring the boys back up. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man.
Oh boy.
Trip down memory lane, pare.
Man.
Goddamn.
Make me feel pretty old there.
Thanks.
Yes. So, man, a lot of joints. Like I said, it was like going through. It's like, yeah, man, I totally forgot this. And in some ways, you know what? Sometimes, not to sound, this may sound weird, but just listening to you guys, the shit was banging, and I felt like, man, you guys were slept on. But especially maybe because you guys are from the Northwest and stuff like that. Is that what do you guys feel like you guys are like the underdog sometimes, being from Northwest?
We always have. We always have. It's all good, man.
Yeah, thankfully we got to hit the road a lot. Yeah. And, being with Rhyme Sayers, every time we would do a show, it would be almost, it'd be a packed house. So it was great to be able to hit the road and represent the Northwest. And that was big for us. But
absolutely.
Yeah, always felt slept on being up in the top left of the United States.
Right. So, and what I love about it too, guys, is that you always represent the DJ. With Trey, I know you've been laying cuts. Are you also doing production?
No, not yet. Didn't get to that level yet. But still doing the cuts and still DJing. But yeah, just keeping it real with the foundation of hip hop and keeping it true with the cuts and keeping it true.
Right. So when being their DJ, do you also are you formatting the show in terms of when you guys do live shows? Do you format it, or is it just a joint venture in terms of like, okay, we want this song, you put this or whatever?
Yeah, it's definitely a joint venture. Like, we'll all have our inputs, and I put it in the crate, and when we rehearse, we just kind of like see what fits and what doesn't fit, and we kind of come up with the format and the set list like that. So
gotcha. Fellas, let me ask you this too. Like, I feel like you guys are like more of the quote unquote traditionalist artists or in the Old Dominion. Would you say that's the
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I mean,
But what was kind of cool is, I mean, you know, Old Dominion is very left, so it was kind of, this was our left version of boom bap sound, you know, the traditional sound. So
I mean, what, this album or just in general?
just in general, I always felt like we still kept a little bit of what made us, you know, what we brought for Old Dominion. There's definitely a lot of that in it, just in a more traditional sense. We, you know,
That's kind of what me and Destro came up on. You know,
Right.
we came up on the Gangstars and the Tribes and the De Las and the more traditional stuff. That's what I prefer. That's what I like. But I know the crew has a wild sound that you know expands all over the map, and I think we just like what we like, and we like to hit them.
Right. So, speaking of which, is any of the guys like JFK, Henri? I know Henri's been putting some work. I haven't heard anything from JFK. Has Sleep? Are any one of the guys still working on music?
Oh yeah.
Sleep's still working on music. I just heard JFK and
XP.
are working on something.
Henri's going on tour.
Yeah, he just dropped that Dark Time Sunshine.
Yeah.
Our boy Bishop I just dropped a record. I know Sidel's still working on music. So we're all still going, man. It's just, we're doing it at our own pace. We're just doing it how we enjoy it and when we love it. And
I mean, do you guys, you know, connect with Old Dominion? I mean, it's been a while since we even heard it as like a group album. Is there any talks about any type of?
it happens periodically, man. It's really hard to get everybody together with everybody in their own lives. Like, you know, it's everybody is a little bit spread out between the Northwest. I think Jay's over in Phoenix right now or somewhere in Arizona.
Oh, shit.
It makes it real difficult for us to get together like that, but that doesn't mean it can't happen.
Right.
But I think you'll see it. Exactly. I think you'll see it more like a couple songs of us together and different aspects like that. Smoke's been doing a lot of production and helping a lot of people put out some dope projects. So.
Word. So let's take some questions from the chat room. I know I seen the Cream was kind of like interacting and stuff, but if you have any questions for Boom Bap Project, you know, if this is the first time you heard of them, you got a chance to listen with some of their music that I played. Their album Return Flight is out right now. What is it on your own label, guys?
It's out on it's on our own label. We worked in conjunction with Fat Beats, like I mentioned.
Right.
It came out last Friday while we were on the road with Rakim, and you can get it everywhere. BoomBapProject.bandcamp.com, FatBeats.com. We got vinyl and CDs, so we're pumped about it.
Word. Once again, any questions from the chat room? Don't be afraid. This is your chance to. And if you are a big Boom Bap Project fan, this is a chance to ask them, or you've never heard of them, you want to pick their brains and see. You know, I know there's always a delay here when it comes to Twitch and stuff. Besides you guys' upcoming shows, what is there anything that you guys are like maybe that's in the pipeline that we should be be on the lookout?
We got those collaborations that I mentioned with Hob Sauce and Wild Craft Cider that we're really excited about.
Right.
Something a little bit different. And you know, we got new music. We got more music coming out. This is just the first of the first. You know, and we're excited to keep on writing and to see where the artistry takes us, rather than you know, being forced to put out records when, like it kind of used to be, or you know, having that pressure. There's not much pressure anymore. We got families and all that, but you know, now we can kind of do it at our own pace and how we want to do it. So look forward to some music with our old producer homies that we worked with in the past. And you know, we've got some collaborations. We got some shit coming with some of the crew, and you know, we're just gonna do it how we want to do it now. We don't have to answer to nobody.
Word. So DJ Buddy Lee is asking, what is your social media?
So if you go to IG, It's _Boom Bap Project. And on Twitter, it's Boom Bap Project and the number 1. And then on Facebook, it's just Boom Bap Project.
There you go. And then you said you have your Bandcamp. Do you have your own website?
We don't, man. I don't know about websites these days. I don't know if that's a resource worth having, but you know, we definitely got all our stuff up on Bandcamp. We've got some exclusive merch just for the album that you can get, and you know, check it out. If you see something, holler.
Absolutely.
Is there anyone that right now that you guys are back, you know, just going on a grind in terms of stuff, or is that who you want to collaborate? I mean, basically, in terms of like, it's interesting too. Also, we're talking about your like quote unquote producer homies and stuff. Like right now, like say Jake. Obviously, Jake is just killing it, just like on some whole another level. I still trip out that he's actually like 2-step dancing and singing with
he is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We got jokes about that too, by the way. A lot.
When I seen the first show, you know, and I was just like, "Yo, when did this happen?"
Right.
We got GWP Ryan says, "Is the current scene in the Northwest inspiring you all right now? Do you see your influence in the scene?"
I think yes and yes. There's definitely a lot of dope cats. You know, there's some of the versatile, always inspiring, always a dope MC. He's putting out new music. So, and let's see, there's anime, but dude is dope. Amine, yeah.
There's a lot, and you know, it felt back in 2000. I think we were one of the first groups to be able to tour. We toured with Zion I. And you know, we touched a lot of spots in the Northwest that people didn't go, and we continue to go to spots like Spokane and Yakima and you know, Tacoma and Eugene, and you know, it felt good to trailblaze like that, and you know, it's also really good to reconnect and meet some of these younger artists in the Northwest right now, and there's some cats like Travis Thompson and Avatar that are making a lot of noise. Like Macklemore came up under us, so
that's
you know,
right.
But it's good to know that you know, there's out there, you know, Blue Scholars. Big up to my brother Gio. You know, the Northwest has some heavy hitters, and the next generation is doing it. Ilmac, Verse, Lifesavers. You know, there's a lot. Cool Nuts.
Yes.
In terms of like new cats, who you guys are like peeping out right now, like are fans of, like, you know, like, you know.
I'm loving SOUNDCHECK right now, and I like Marlon Craft. I'm listening to that right now, and then, you know, I love Griselda. Not really new, but that's really what I'm banging right now.
Right.
Yeah. I
Destro?
man, I've been listening to what's my man? I was just listening to this joint. Hold on. It's my jam. From Portland, man, shout out to Mike Capes. Mike Capes is super dope. Young cat that's been doing his thing down there. Things have been digging lately, man. Of course, I like Mike Jenkins, man. Annoyed, that new joint, Rey Mysterio, that's been out for a few months, is my jam. I've just been trying to like dig in and like find new people. So,
right.
Of course, Griselda, all that stuff, but it's definitely a lot of dope stuff on there, and you just gotta find it. I think it's harder to find it through all the noise than it used to be.
Right. Trey, how about you?
Yeah, man. Everybody that they were mentioning, like the new cats, everything that we're mentioning.
Word. That's what's up, man. So, guys, again, thank you for taking the time. Make sure you guys, if you like what you hear, please support them. Boom Bap Project. The album's called Return Flight. And it's like, what, 7-song EP project?
7-song project, yeah.
Yeah.
We chose the illest 7 songs that we wanted to jump off with.
Right. And then, I mean, obviously, you're going to put up more music. And you guys can follow what Boom Bap, Bandcamp is boombapproject.bandcamp.com, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Akas was saying do you Trey? Do you have an IG account?
Yes, at DJ TRE206.
Okay. Destro.
His Destro is fresh.
Okay. And Kareem.
N.Lang. N-D-O-T Lang.
Word. So guys, make sure if you like what you hear, make sure you go support the album. Go buy their, buy the album, buy the merchandise. We also do have some of their music on beatjunkies.com. So don't sleep, because the Junkies, we all the stuff that I play on the show, you can get it at beatjunkies.com. So, but guys, I appreciate your time. Any exclusive, please send them my way.
Always. Hey, Rhett, man, we've been rocking with you for a long time, man, and we appreciate you. We love you. It's always been love.
No,
and man, I love. Nothing gets me more excited here at a new joint when you just juggling the intro and rocking it.
Yeah.
You keeping that shit alive for everybody, and we need this format for hip hop and for the culture. And you've been doing it forever. We love it.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm just trying to, it's interesting, especially when pandemic hit. I mean, I had my, having the radio show on Dash and stuff, and when the pandemic hit, it's like, what am I going to do? And then especially, I know there's a lot of hip hop radio shows, but there's unless you're listening, like you're on Sirius XM, and the only way you can listen to that is if you subscribe, or there's certain shows and stuff like that. And then going on Twitch, it's like, well, for me personally, I don't like people watching me DJ on Twitch. It's different if you're like you're at a club, at an event, but on something like a live stream, it's a whole different thing and stuff like that. So I kind of like when it's cool to see when people put out videos, and I never and before the pandemic, I never really fucked with Serato videos. So it's cool to start digging again, and especially with a lot of shit out there. It's like you said before, guys, there's so much dope shit. You just got to dig for it. And and that's what I'm having fun now. Just digging for new shit that I like, or people that are like-minded that what I like and shit. And hopefully they, whatever I play, they like it. I mean,
just what you've set up here, and with the Beat Junkies, you guys are always setting the trend and moving the culture, and that's something that I fucking appreciate, and that everyone appreciates, and the Beat Junkies are number one always. So thank you, brother.
The check's in the mail.
Appreciate you, bro.
Big up.
Seriously, appreciate you, Rhett.
Man,
yeah,
guys, make sure you guys follow them on Instagram. Also go support them. Boom Bap Projects .bandcamp.com. The album's called Return Flight. And yeah, again, thank you guys for taking the time, and hopefully catch up with you guys in real life soon.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
We got to get some visionary boom bap joints going on, man. Talking to the fellas, man. Let's do it.
That'd be dope.
You know what? I'm actually having a conference call with them on Thursday, so I'll bring it up and shit, dude.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go, man.
Guys, appreciate you guys. Much love as always. Stuff.
Salute.
And so, yep. And catch up with you guys soon.
Thank you,
All
bro.
right, my man.
Peace.
Big up, Beat Junkies.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was my guest, Boom Bap Projects, Destro, Night Clever Lang, and DJ Trey, representing Northwest Seattle, Washington. Yes. Buddy D says, get them Visionaries IPA. Oh, shit. But anyways, guys, as always, I appreciate you for checking me out every Tuesday night here in the Beat Junkies Twitch channel. 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, 11:30 p.m. East Coast time. Also, live streaming here on usound.com/Rhettmatic. Salute to everyone in the chat room. And just to let you know, 2-for-1 special, beatjunkies.com. You get a free year, if you subscribe to a year subscription to beatjunkies.com, you get a free year subscription to beatjunkies.tv, our online school. So yeah. Also, make sure you download that app. It's a free app. usound.com. Make sure you follow me, usound.com/Rhettmatic. I'm gonna be real soon doing some exclusive stuff on there, especially we're doing with Soundcheck. And let me see who is in the chat room. Of course, Buddy Lee representing Homeroom Crew, Akas as well, Scully Red Hawk, GWP Ryan. Let me know what city you're checking in from. Let me know what city you guys are checking in from. Shouts to Danny P, Bakersfield, California. Mr. Fam always representing Baldwin Park, 626. GWP Ryan, Central Cali. Mary Merritt, Osaka, Japan. Mike OC 0608, Torrance, California. Jag the Blind Man, LA. Yep. So remember, every Tuesday night, Soundcheck with yours truly, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, 11:30 p.m. East Coast time here on the Beat Junkies Twitch channel. Of course, you use sound.com/Rhettmatic. I got some more guests coming up. Always new joints and stuff. I appreciate you. So, before we leave y'all, gotta say happy birthday to my Beat Junkie brother, Melody. One of the goats out there right now. That's my brother right there for life. And also, happy birthday to my big brother, Pasta Noose, a.k.a. Plug One of the one and only De La Soul. It's their birthday. So before I leave, I'm gonna play some little birthday dedications to them, and I'll hang out with you in the chat room. Remember, spread the word about Soundcheck every Tuesday night here in the Beat Junkies Twitch channel, or usound.com/Rhettmatic. I appreciate you guys always joining me every Tuesday night, because I'm playing all that raw boom bap hip hop shit. So let's do it like this, y'all. Happy birthday, my Beat Junkie brother Melody, and my big brother Pasta Noose, aka Plug One, De La Soul. And I'll see you guys soon. Yeah.
Alright. You good? Time keep it 5, 4, 3.
I know you're good, but still, you're all alone here now. I think this old house is gonna become your tomb.
Check out Melody. Well, cause yo, I make fresh daily. You burn me. You burn me. Really? You burn me. You burn me. Really? You burn me. Really? 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 You burn me.
Y'all transmitting live to your ear. You hear me. I'm Pos Plug One for the Group De La Soul. You listening to Beat Junkies Radio.
It's a beautiful day today, man. So yeah.
So, if we're speaking about cellular phones,
yeah,
then let's go into this.
Oh shit. Tribe Called Quest made this record. Well, anyway, check it out.
Check it out, party people, check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out, party people, check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out, party people, check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out, party people, come on, come on. Throw your hands in the air and swing them. Throw your hands in the air and swing them. Throw your hands in the air and swing them. Throw your hands in the air and swing them. Throw your hands in the air and swing them. Throw your hands in the air and swing them. And you know this old De La Soul song, nigga. Old De La Soul singing. It goes, hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number sing? And I'll get back to you. A little louder, everybody. Hey, how are you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number sing? And I'll get back to you. Check it out, y'all. Once again, it's another rap bandit. Beating the I and I can't stand it. They wanna be down with the day glow. Knocking at my door saying, hey, yo, yo. They knocking at my door saying, hey, yo, yo. I got a funky little tune with a fly, man, yo. I can't understand what the problem is, but it's hard. Your how's they get my name and number? Well, I'm a stop and I'm a thinking I'm a wonder by the plan. Yo, man, we need to take uptown. You wanna call me up, take. Well, it's 2222222. I got an answer machine that can talk to you when it goes, hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number sing? Hey, yo, check it.
Exit, old style, enters the new. Nothing's to be hoped by a few. Should I say flop? Around every block, there's Harry the guitar with a demo with his ball. Now I'm with helping those who want to help themselves to flaunt the nut dash doggy as it know. It's not the mood to hear the tale. Limousine to pale, money they make like a bro. I be like, yo, black, play in the tank. Hey, we're actually short of time, spare the space. Songs created in they shack, so wick, wick, wow. Smiles Kool-Aid wide and that. was it death? With the straight affairs, I be like, hell yes. Them bitches up a Papa Prince, but ever since, Macy, yo, hit it. Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Want to leave it in, and your number sing. Louder. Hey, how are you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number sing? Check it out. Party on the dock of the trick show. Never been to a jam, never quite a walk. Think y'all catch them on the latest stuff. 10 pounds and pounds of devil takes by the miles. All I wanna do is cut on and go. Audition up here by the bound to the sector. Relieve out through the blood. One knows he's in and out. Yo, G-Pops is all the producer. Now woe is me to the third degree. Mace pays the funny. I make like your money and I should not get used to demo abuse, getting raped. Give a birth to a tape, cause then escape the clutches of a hawker. Attached to my success, sent like a stalker. Way to my radius, playing fly guy. Try to get my back day. Me, myself, and I really is act daily. No matter how I die, some jack will always nail me. No matter what the plot. And even in a place with me, they be like, yo, I gotta take you, play your back at the hotel. I be like, oh, swell. I better numeric code that down in my room. Tell them to call me a Nuna. Cause there's no answering machine in my room. Pretty young adore, swung on tour. Rings on wheel on day, we'll sing it like this. Hey, Dave, sing it. Hey, you done did the right thing, down off my ring. Yo, do the shit again. Say, I would love if you sing a tune the true and then, but no problem. Hey, play your at the end when it's breakout time. Please, oh, press the wine. Everybody sing it just one more time. We go, hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Want to be your name and your number, sing it. And I'll get back to you. Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Want to be your name and your number, sing it. Peace.
Beat Junkies style. Beat Junkies style.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Once again, thank you for rocking with me every Tuesday night. Happy birthday to my Beat Junkie brother Melody. Happy birthday to my big brother Pastanus. Rest in peace to Zumbi of the almighty Zion I crew. So, before I go, let's go rate my Beat Junkie brother Shortcut. So, you know, he's still rocking, y'all. So, yep. Yeah, Buddy Lee. I know I got to talk to the guys about that. So let's go rate Shortcut. Tell him I sent you guys. Let's do that. Tell it Rhett sent you. Yes. Salute. And I'll see you guys next week. Have a good week, y'all. Peace.